I grew up in Parkes, New South Wales, which is pretty much dead smack in the centre of New South Wales. I grew up with two big brothers, Matthew and Dean, and my mum and dad, who were actually members of a band before they were married. And my dad was a mechanic. Well, all of my life my dad was a mechanic, and my mum was an Avon lady. So yeah, and before that they were farmers, so you know, people off the land, and I had a real country lifestyle, rode motorbikes and horses, and yeah, it was a great childhood, picture perfect, you could almost say. I guess I've always been brought up around country music. Mum and dad always played it, and because my mum was singing in the band before they got married and my dad was playing drums, it was just something that was sort of always in their blood. But they never continued on with that, but they always had it in the house and they were playing it all the time. And so I always heard it, and was, I guess it just has a way of grinding its way into your bones somehow. And that was the situation with me. And when I was 12, we went to an open mic night, or a country music muster as we call them, in Parkes. And Mum and Dad asked me if I wanted to get up and sing, and I did. I sang 7 Spanish Angels, and that was the end of it. I just spent the next 10 years or so travelling around the countryside, entering talent quests, and I guess the reason that we did that is just an opportunity for me to get on stage and get some practice and get some exposure. So had a great time doing that and made lots and lots of friends over the years who are still my friends today. And then I moved to Adelaide. When I grew up and left home, I moved to Adelaide and I worked 3 jobs. I was a recruitment consultant during the day, I was packing dog food into bags at night time, and I was building car parts on the weekends, and that was all to get enough money to make my first record, which was a little bit crazy. Luckily enough, that record did really well, and it ended up introducing me to Compass Brothers Records, who I signed with a few months later, and I ended up winning a golden guitar the following year. With the new album, I guess it's really, really exciting. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of writing, and just trying to get it right. And I guess I've wanted to grow, and I have grown a little bit since the first album. And it's just been an amazing experience. We started recording it a couple of months ago, and it's been quite fast actually, because the musos that we worked with were just unbelievably fantastic and accurate, and just made all my songs come alive. So I'm really, really lucky. The album is called Then There's Me, and the first single is Then There's Me, and it's a fantastic song about my childhood and growing up in Parkes. And then obviously the road that it has led me to, and the road that I'm down at the moment, which is travelling around the countryside and living out of hotel rooms, etc. But it's a great life, and it's an awesome album, and I'm so very, very proud of it. And I'm very, very lucky to have such wonderful musos behind me, and such a wonderful production to I guess, get my music out there to the people.